Stringy here. Today I got a full 2024 NBA mock draft. I made my lottery one a couple weeks ago. I really didn't know a ton about them though, so this one I've learned a lot about them. I'm going to count this one as my first mock draft. So yeah, let's just get started. Number 1, I have the Detroit Pistons taking Matas Buzelis. These pictures done by the FanDuel Championship odds. And then I think that's all. Yeah, Matas Buzelis, his highlights are crazy. Like a 6'10 jumbo playmaker. Those go high in the draft and they do good. Josh Giddey, Franz Wagner. He's going to G League Ignite. I'm going to go through the prospects pretty quick. I'm not going to talk about them a ton. You can look them up if you want to know a bunch about them. And then the second player, number 2 for the Hornets, another G League Ignite player in Ron Holland, following Jalen Green, Dyson Daniels, Scoot Henderson, Kuminga, Jaden Hardy, who was supposed to be really good at the time of his class. But yeah, Ron Holland, I think with the Hornets, I don't really talk about Buzelis fit with the Pistons. He would be like their power forward-ish with Asar, Cade, Jaden Ivey, Jalen Duren, and then Wiseman's actually been doing good in Summer League. In Summer League right now. Rockets winning the championship 3-0. Trevor Hudgens might actually make the team. But Ron Holland with the Hornets, I think it'd be best for Brandon Miller too. Brandon Miller could get a lot of open threes with LaMelo, then Ron Holland, super freaky athlete, decommit from Texas to go to the Ignite. This class has a lot of wings at the top, a lot of guards at the back, and pretty much no centers. At 3, I have the Wizards, who I had taken. I had Zakari Reichert number 1. My lottery one, this time I got him at 3. Why the Wizards have the 3rd best odds to win the championship, I don't know. I could put a picture in for these guys, but I'm just too lazy, so. Out of France, you can just do everything. Big wing. Wizards need anybody they can get. Yeah, there's not like a main number 1 in this class. Any of these 3 guys could go number 1, and I think so could number 4 and Justin Edwards out of Kentucky. Can really shoot it. He's just an amazing scorer. He will be a little older. When he gets drafted, he'll be over 20. So people don't know if he was just playing good because he was playing against people that are way younger than him. But yeah, going to Kentucky, part of Kentucky's stacked recruiting class. Rockets pick this year's top 4 protected. If not, the Thunder get it. Rockets also have the Nets pick. If you don't know by now, I'm a Rockets fan. So there you have tied odds. So I gave him the 4th pick, even though I hope they won't be picking here. Hope the Nets are absolute trash. But yeah, at 5, I got the Pacers taking Kyle Filipkowski. Probably would have been a lottery pick this year, one of the best freshmen in college basketball. There's him, Bryce Sensabaugh, Brandon Miller, Keontae George, all those guys. Going back to Duke, like a 7-footer, shoot, rebound, score. Duke's best player this year. A lot of mock drafts don't have him this high, but Pacers, I don't really know what take. They needed I took him. They have Jarris Walker, Miles Turner, Bruce Brown, Mathurin, and Haliburton as a starting 5. That is a 6 starting 5, and I think they could actually be good. So I just went with him. This is just all guessing, doesn't really matter. 6, I have the Magic, probably reaching, taking Donovan Clingan, the backup center for the NCAA champs this year. Obviously, Adama Sanogo was the starter. But yeah, Donovan Clingan, he's like 7'2". Probably would have been a first-round pick this year. He's just good whenever he plays, and he'll probably get drafted high. Magic took another guard, Anthony Black, Jalen Suggs, Markelle Fultz, Cole Anthony, I guess Gary Harris technically, and then they have Paulo, and then they have Franz. Wendell Carter Jr., they have a lot of players. So I just went with Clingan. At 7, I have the Spurs taking Bronny James to form a big 3 of Bronny, LeBron, Wemby, Keldon Johnson, Vassell, Malachi, Brandon Blake, Wesley, Jeremy Shohan. Ooh, nasty. I think Bronny will be a lottery pick. The Spurs will probably take a point guard. They have Trey Jones. They don't need front court. They don't need wings. It's Bronny. I had Isaiah Collier last time. I wanted to change it up a little bit. Bronny should have went to Ohio State. Him and Bruce Dort have been the best backcourt in college basketball. But he went to USC to form the best backcourt in basketball with Isaiah Collier, who I have at number 8 to the Jazz. They want Keontae George to be like their point guard, but Keontae George has been crazy in Summer League. I just have them going Collier. They compare him, Markkanen, Taylor Hendricks, Bryce Sensabaugh when he comes back. Whoever else is on that team, I don't want to think right now, but if I spell any of these names wrong, I don't care. So, yeah, number 9, after the Blazers taking Omaha Billu, I can't say I know who he is. Like, he wasn't in my lottery mock draft. I think with the Blazers could be really good. He's just do-it-all power forward, can shoot, really good defender, really good athlete. He's going to Iowa State. They might actually average more than 55 points a game this year. Hasn't happened in a long time. Yeah, Blazers pair him with Scoot, Shane Sharp, Simons, Chris Murray, Brian Repair. Then they still have Jeremy Grant on a fat contract, and Nurkic. Remember Nurkic and Zach Collins in the bubble? Couldn't make layups. At 10, after Bulls going Cody Williams, this could be perfect as a Lonzo replacement. He might never play again. Cody Williams is like 6'8" point guard. Going to Colorado, younger brother of Jalen Williams for the Thunder. Yeah, he'd just be like a mega point guard, small forward, really good passer. And this stuff's going to be on the screen. I'll go through these picks a little quicker. At 11, the Rockets, this is via the Nets. I have with them going at Dame Mara. I had him ahead of Matas Buzelis in last mock draft. I don't know what I was doing. But, yeah, he's like 7'3". He's one of the best not one of the best passers in the class. He is a really, really good passer, though. Really good scorer. Not really good scorer. He can score. He's slow, but he's 7'3", so I think could be a lottery pick. I don't know. Going to Spain, or he is in Spain. He's not going to Spain. He's going to UCLA, I think. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's going to UCLA, though, yeah. 12th ender, I've been taking Mark Mitchell. This might be a little early, but I think he will actually become a lottery pick next year. Yeah, going back to Duke, can do it all. Power forward would fit in perfectly. They drafted Ousmane Dieng. Thunder have so many players. They have Shea, Giddey, Jalen Williams. They've drafted Cason Wallace, Ousmane Dieng, Chet Holmgren's back. The other Jalen Williams, Trey Mann. Probably forgetting about somebody too. But I think Mark Mitchell could be a power forward. I don't know who they put on the bench. Maybe Jalen Williams. Like a starting line of Giddey, SGA, Lou Dort, Mark Mitchell, Chet Holmgren with that bench. They might win a championship in a couple of years. 13, I have the Spurs taking Trendon Flowers, going to Louisville. He reclassified, I'm pretty sure. He's a big wing. He's like 6'9". Really athletic, can score from anywhere. At 14, I have the Hawks taking Kwame Evans Jr. He is going to Oregon. Just be the John Collins replacement. He's not a power forward, but he's the size of one. Just super freaky, twitchy athlete. Tons of potential. At 15, I have Timberwolves taking DJ Wagner. I thought this pick was going to the Jazz because they gave up everything for Rudy Gobert. Yeah, they're trying to challenge the Nets for the worst trade of all time, but I think that's impossible. I mean, you trade picks that become Colin Sexton, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, some other stuff, for old Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Jason Terry. That almost didn't happen, though. Danny Ainge, I'm pretty sure, tried to trade all those picks to move up in the 2015 draft to draft Justice Winslow. But you know what happened? The Hornets said no. They wanted just the legend, Frank Kaminsky, Frank the Tank. What was it? Oh, yeah. 15, DJ Wagner, like 3-time New Jersey Player of the Year. He's been one of the best players in his class for years. He'll probably go higher than this. I've had him not super high in my mocks, but yeah, he's a really good scorer. 16, I have the Knicks. I'm just figuring out about this guy, Eisen Almensa. He is like the FIBA World Cup MVP. He put up crazy numbers. I saw him in a top 5 of a mock draft. He's played in Overtime Elite. This year he's going to play in the G League Ignite. I don't know. The Knicks can replace Obi Toppin with him, even though it's not that hard to do. Julius Randle is the worst All-NBA player I think I've ever seen in my life. But if if you're an NBA player, and I don't think you're a top 50 player maybe, that's pretty bad. But 18F Cavaliers saying Stephon Castle. He fell in this one. I'm trying to get different people in different spots, which I'll probably do all year, but if I keep making the mock drafts, going to UConn, the NCAA champs. Really good scorer, like guard, forward, point guard. I don't know what he's going to play at UConn. I don't even know who's still on that team. Sanogo left, Andre Jackson left, Jordan Hawkins left. They have what's their power forward's name? I forgot. I know some players transferred. 19th Grizzlies taking Jared McCain. Really good three-point shooter going at Duke. Get some more shooting. Him and Luke Kennard could have some good shooting contests. Grizzlies, and this have multiple picks, I think. At 20, the Knicks. This pick is from the Mavericks. I've been taking Jaden Bradley. I'm trying to do different guys from this freshman, sophomore. I don't know if I have any juniors in here, seniors, overseas players, all that stuff. No overtime elite. But Jaden Bradley, former 5-star from Alabama, transferring to Arizona. And Arizona has one of the best offense in college basketball. I think he can do really good. 21 off the Hawks taking Zach Edey. I don't think he'll be a first-round pick. Wooden Award winner, though, from last year. I decided to put him in. I don't think he should have won it. He's just tall. That's what I think, though. Trey could just throw the ball up to him, I guess. He's literally Boban. And Boban doesn't play, really. But everybody loves Boban. He gets a handful of goldfish from Toby. At 22, I have Thunder taking Aaron Bradshaw. And while he is one of the best prospects in the class, Nick Smith Jr. last year was hurt before the season started. Aaron Bradshaw had foot surgery, I think. And even Nick Smith Jr. fell to the late 20s, so the same thing happened here. Aaron Bradshaw, he is really, really good, though. He could be a top 5 player in the class. Like 7'2", can shoot, can do everything. At 23, I have the 76ers. Okay, I got this. Mackenzie Mgbako. I don't know. Decommitted from Duke to go to Indiana. I forgot what he was good at. So, I don't know. 24 Lakers, Tyrese Proctor. They don't need another guard, but I wanted to put a bunch more guards into this class. He could be a top 10 pick. Reclassified to go to Duke. Played really good at the end of the year. If he can get better as a shooter, could be a top pick. Him and Cal Filipowski and Mark Mitchell, maybe 3 of the best draft players going back to college this year. So, 25 of the Grizzlies taking Elliot Cadu, I think. Might be the next great North Carolina point guard. He's like a floor general, just like Isaiah Collier is. Pass, score when you need to. I think he'll end up being pretty good. Grizzlies need to replace Ja Morant because he is suspended, as everybody watching this probably knows. Last couple picks here, 26 after the Heat taking Caleb Love. I think he could be a first-round pick. He was probably a 5-star, I don't know. Up and down career, North Carolina hit that big shot to beat Duke in Coach K's final game, the Final Four, before they blew a huge lead to the Kansas Jayhawks. I'm also a Kansas fan. But, yeah, Caleb Love also transferred to Arizona. I mean, he's probably going to put up really good numbers. I think he's good on defense, from what I see. Maybe he's trash. I'm just blind. I don't know. 27 after the Suns taking Robert Dillingham because they need to score more points. If they score more points, it doesn't matter how bad their defense is. He's one of the best scoring guards in the class. And, yeah. 28, the Bucks taking Jacoby Walker. Might be the next Baylor great guard. There's been Jared Butler, who I haven't been super good in the NBA. Keontae George. MaCio Teague, Davion Mitchell. Yeah, one of the best players in the class probably, so fell a little bit in this. 29th, the Nuggets taking Trey Alexander. Him and Ryan Kalkbrenner are at UConn this year because Ryan Nembhard transferred. I forgot where to. I think it was Arizona and decommitted. He might be at Xavier now. I don't know, but Trey Alexander could be a great fit for the Nuggets. Can do a great defender, can do some of everything. Saw him in the Elite Eight last year before Ryan Nembhard fouled LaQuan Treadwell. Whatever that guy on San Diego State's point guard was. That 30 of Celtics saying Aiden Holloway. He literally is Bones Highland to me. Bones Hyland's first round pick. Bones Hyland's good. Bones Hyland got traded. Holloway's going to Auburn. Celtics need to trade Marcus Smart, get another guard, even though this is next year. But yeah, that's going to do it. Like and subscribe if you like this and want to see more mock drafts or other draft content all year long. Thank you for watching.